guys, so this is the little entrance of Kylo's room. So basically he's in a pressure room. So basically we have the sliding door here, and we have to make sure that this little green light is on when we go in. The point is to avoid any air from the corridor coming into his room. So this is like a typical transplant room. If you're just here for like chemo and like other treatments like that, it's okay. You don't have to be in the pressure room. So there's Mr. Kylo. He's very happy. This toy we actually brought from home for him. So basically this is the room. It's a nice size room. Over here we have our little like eating area. This is a high chair that they lent us so that we didn't have to bring ours. I'll usually sit there and eat with him, and I'll keep like his stuff here. There is a TV, a PlayStation, so that's fun for like the older kids that they get to like play video games. The TV, we have access to internet, Netflix and all that. We could just like get it on the TV with our like password that we have from home. The Wi-Fi for the room is actually a different one for like the general hospital, so the Wi-Fi is a lot better in the room. Over here we have, you know, a little area where we keep our clothes and diapers, wipes and all that. This little mat they also lent us. We usually have this open during the day, and you know, we'll just sit there, have fun. The physiotherapist brought this little like chair and desk area for him, so there's certain exercises that we do with him every day. He plays here. Then we have this little where we pull out the bottom over there, and we could put our little mattress on top, so that's where we sleep. So we're right next to the crib, so this is his crib. And over here we have his toys, books, toys. Then we have the nice front view of the hospital. We see the St. Joseph Oratory right there. At night it's really nice with all the lights on. And we also get the sunset here at the end of the day, which is nice. Then we have his crib where he has a little mobile that he loves. He loves to listen to music. So they all lent this to us. The little fairy lights they brought for Christmas, so we just kept them there. And you know, like I'll keep his diapers, wipes, his little blanket, his teddy bears and all that. And over here we have, you know, where the nurses keep their things, some bigger toys. That little table was actually a gift from the staff here for his birthday. Here we have his pumps, the monitor and all that, so that's like for the nurses. Here on the bathroom door we have pictures of the kids, drawings that Noah and Vega made. The little animals here were actually made by one of the doctors. She's so amazing. And we have his CBC log, so this is where they write the results to his blood work. And then the bathroom is over here, so we have a shower. And yeah, so usually at the end of the day I'll bring this toy in there because it's pretty bulky. And over here we need to keep his diapers, so the nurses will weigh his diapers all the time. So they measure his ins and his outs, check his stools. So that's pretty much our room. I forgot to mention before that it's important for us to have like slippers or shoes that we use just in the room or like here in the corridor. And whenever we like go out or we want to go downstairs, we have to wear our other shoes that we have in our locker that's near the kitchen. They don't want us to bring too many germs into the room. Obviously the nurses and doctors, you know, they're not gonna like remove their shoes before coming in the room, but at least, you know, it's just another way to keep the room a bit more clean. So that's another important thing. Also, when Kylo like drops his toys on the floor, it's important for us to clean those toys to avoid, you know, getting those germs in his mouth, because at that age obviously they put everything in their mouth. I was actually asking the nurse the other day, like, what happens when we go home? Like, am I gonna have to clean his toys every time they fall and stuff like that? She goes, no, because once you guys are home, like people are not walking in the house with their shoes on, so it's not as dirty. It's just that here, like the doctors, the nurses, they walk around everywhere, they come in the room. So once we're home, we won't have to be as strict, but for the moment we have to be a bit more careful with what we wear on our feet in the room and when his toys fall on the floor. That's another reason why we have the little mat on the floor. So it's important for him to play on that mat that's clean and not to like crawl around everywhere. So these are typical standard transplant rules. It's just that because he's immunosuppressed because of the transplant and all the conditioning he got before, they are extra strict with like these types of rules, you know, so that's why we have to be careful with what we have on our feet, the toys falling and all that. So it is mainly because he's a transplant patient. So when we were here back in June, when he got diagnosed and he got his first round of chemo, like they did suggest it, but it wasn't that strict, if I remember correctly. Like this time they're a bit more strict about it. And you know, we keep our coat and our boots in a locker near the kitchen, so we're not bringing in like the outdoor stuff, especially now that it's winter, like with the boots and everything. So at least that stays in the locker. It was a cloudy day, but the sun came out to go down, so I just wanted to show you guys the sunset, which is really nice. But when it's really, really sunny, it's even more beautiful. The sky is like all pink and purple and blue. And later on, I'm going to show you guys like all the lights out here, which is really nice to look at night. So this is the view at night. It's really nice with like all the pretty colors there. And the oratory is right over there. You can't really see it on the video, but the cross is lit up. And that's our little view.